roasting the states I'm driving through for absolutely no good reason. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Utah. Yes, Utah, where the mountains are high, but the fun is aggressively low. You know, if beige were a state, it would sue Utah for identity theft. The idea of nightlife in this state is turning the porch light on at 8 p.m. Utah is home of the world's largest natural arch and the smallest sense of humor. In Utah, even the tumbleweeds are trying to leave. The snow doesn't just melt in Utah, it escapes. You know, you can't throw a rock in this state without hitting some guy named Chad. If a casserole made out of mayonnaise could vote, it would live in Utah. Yes, Utah, the land where mountains meet morality, where soda flows like wine, and where everyone is either related, from California, or they're about to invite you to church. Utah is America's most well-behaved mental breakdown. Utah has canyons that look like alien planets, citizens that look like they could be underwear models, and a confusing, deeply committed relationship with both skiing and shame. Let's roast this wholesome religious hallucination brought on by snake venom, shall we? This is a state where every house looks like it was built in the last 6 months by a guy named Bryce, who moonlights as a seminary teacher and a part-time real estate agent. You are blindingly scenic and passive-aggressive at the same time. And somehow still wholesome. You are a desert that is wrapped in mountains and then wrapped again in guilt. You are equal parts wow, God is real, and why is everything closed on Sunday? Utah is an enigma in the shape of a Jell-O mold. Let's talk religion, and yes, we are going there. Utah, you are so Mormon, this roast should have been delivered via a missionary pamphlet on your doorstep at 8 a.m. by two guys in white shirts and crooked ties riding beach cruisers. You are so Mormon. Your caffeine comes with an apology and a medical exemption. You don't serve alcohol, you serve near beer and judgment. You think wine is a gateway drug and that PG-13 is really pushing it. Every restaurant is a cheesecake factory or some suspiciously themed buffet like Chuckaroni's House of Family and Pasta Worship. And listen, I respect your faith, I truly do. But you've got entire towns that are nothing but cul-de-sacs and judgmental side eyes. Salt Lake City, you are the chosen one, the cool kid of Utah, the liberal arts student who went away to college and came back with tattoos and a nose ring, much to the horror of your parents. You've got bars, you've got gays, you've got murals, and you've got more concerts than anyone expected. You are trying so hard to be hip that you have developed an allergy to cargo shorts and start every day with a craft latte and a self-reflection that ends in an existential crisis. But make no mistake, you still shut down on Sundays like a Victorian tea room. And everyone in Salt Lake City still ends up getting married at age 23 with a golden retriever and a side hustle that involves essential oil. Provo, you're not a city, you're a university admissions brochure with a pulse. You are the only place on Earth where someone could get kicked out of a party for watching The Office uncensored. You make Pinterest look underachieving. You're like Disneyland for white people who can't dance. You are a holy trinity of bridal showers, gender reveals, and couples who dated for 3 weeks and now share a joint Instagram account called Team Tanner and Sadie for eternity, with the 4 being the number 4, you know? Southern Utah, okay, you win. You are stupid beautiful. Zion, Bryce Canyon, Arches, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef. You've got more national parks than most states have coherent infrastructure. You are Instagram with dirt. You are what happens when God drops the red filter on Photoshop and hits save as Utah_desert_final_final in all caps .psd. But let's be honest, half the visitors are just there trying to prove that their Subaru can make it up a gravel road. And the locals are just mad because you're touching the rocks without asking permission from Brigham Young's ghost. Utah is the only place where someone will show up late to a canyon hike because their ward basketball game ran too long. They name their kids things like Taylor, Jackson, and Bree Lynn with a Y thrown in for spiritual balance. They have more pyramid schemes than mountain peaks. Their idea of rebellion is mixing caffeine-free Diet Coke with a whisper of vanilla and naming it after a personality trait. This is optimism! Your version of nightlife is staying up past 4 p.m. to scrapbook your future children's baptisms. The politics, somehow deeply conservative but also deeply friendly about it. You'll vote red while handing someone a casserole and offering to babysit. You're like, I believe in small government and fiscal responsibilities, and also I brought you these funeral potatoes. But listen, for all your quirks, your judgmental neighborhoods, and your obsessive dedication to modest is hottest, Utah is magic. There's no other way to say it. Alien landscapes and human decency. You have families who actually like each other. You raise your kids to be polite, clean, well-fed, and way too enthusiastic about family history software. You're the only state where someone can be sincerely weird, earnestly kind, and aggressively into hiking all in the same sentence. So here's to you, Utah, you majestic, buttoned-up desert unicorn. You snow-covered, soda-worshipping, scrapbook-fueled kingdom of contradictions. You are equal parts temple and trailhead. You are kindness with an agenda. You are the state that whispers, "Are you ready to talk about eternal salvation?" right after giving you a casserole and a coupon for 10% off laser hair removal. We see you. We roast you. We love you. Remember, if you see this sticker, take a picture, tag me on Instagram. Now go hike a mountain and call your bishop, because watching this video was a sin. Bye!